Hey guys, today I am practicing Svadhyaya and yogic terms that is self-study, and I just wanted to share with you a chapter of my self-study involving the skin that I am in. Um, uh, I shaved this morning because I had been eating my favorite food, which is mint chocolate chip ice cream, and it was sticking to my beard in little clumps, and I just thought, this is not a COVID. This is not a COVID operation here. This could be clumps of germs sticking to my face that I don't want around my mouth and nose. So sorry, not sorry, all of you Grizzly Adams lovers, but the beard is gone, and it's probably not going to be coming back for a while. So my reaction to my shaved face, which I have not seen in about a month, was not a positive one. In my head, what came to was, "You're too pretty." Just that's not. You're too pretty, dude. And what the fuck? Like that's not a positive reaction to 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 oneself. Subconsciously, I had to dig a little deeper and find out where the root of that was coming from. I have worked in the entertainment business most of my life. I've been a union member since 1996. I've been paying my dues on time since 1996. And what remarks that I've heard in the entertainment business specifically came to mind as I was looking at myself, and these negative feelings about myself were coming to me, was, "You're too pretty." I've heard that from actresses specifically, and also from agents in the entertainment business, who without politicizing, are not on the blue side of the fence. So we're talking about a sort of a specific mindset, if you will. I find that this discrimination, I think the evil of discrimination is that it can sometimes be very underneath the surface of things. And in serving a remark like "you're too pretty" is saying perhaps you're not going to get the job, or you're not even eligible for the job, or you're never going to get work. You're too pretty. So what am I supposed to do? Go stick my head in a bucket of mud? Walk around with a paper bag on my head? Yeah. So "you're too pretty" is not perhaps a compliment. That's a derogatory remark. I'm very in touch with my feminine side. If I was asked to play a woman in a film or a theatrical production like they did back in Shakespeare's days, I'd have no problem doing that. I'm sure I could do it quite effectively and well. I'd have to adjust my voice a little. But I'm also very in touch with my masculine side. In yogic terms of self-study and Svadhyaya, I like to practice balance. So working from the midline. I teach from the midline. I try to operate my life now from the midline. That's from a masculine and a feminine side. That's balance. It's balance within myself. I'm very comfortable with both aspects of who I am. Without costume, without alteration, without fixing or unfixing anything that's already there. Perhaps this shave has revealed certain truths to me about myself that initially were uncomfortable. "You're too pretty." What does that even mean? So I'm saying to the future generation of kids, I have nephews, beautiful nephews. I would never want them to feel like they needed to question themselves based on their appearance. That's on a skin. So we're talking about really remarks that should be perhaps analyzed a little bit more to say, is that a discriminatory remark or was that a compliment? In my case, those remarks were most definitely not a compliment, because I had received much worse insults, which I consider insults, from these specific individuals in the entertainment business. I would encourage anyone who is a union member, a SAG or AFTRA member, to call your union if you are facing discrimination that is preventing you from putting bread on your table. To face what's really going on, to talk to somebody about it. You'll feel much better, and in the long run, you're standing up for yourself, and you're standing up for your right to work in your skin, the body that you were brought into this earth on. My mother and father had me. This is who I am. This is what I'm walking around with, and I'm standing up for it. So stand up for yourselves. If this resonates with anyone else out there in any other job field, talk to your friends about it. Talk to your family. Talk to social media. Be vocal. Create the art of conversation around the skin that you are specifically walking around in. The wonderful thing about or I should say the silver lining about the last 4 years, for myself as an observer, has been this lotus flower coming up through all this mud, all this muck, and these truths are being exposed. It's really quite exciting. And with that said, I leave you with a quote from the great Oscar Wilde, who was jailed in his time because of his homosexuality. Is that if you scratch the surface of an actor, you will find an actress. And I love the actress that is in me. Namaste.